Hello, and welcome to another in my increasingly desperate series of attempts to hide the fact that I've chosen a primarily visual medium for talking about music. Doing something a little bit different this week, and I mean, to be honest, I intend to keep changing up the format of Mic Drop forever, and just doing each video however the hell I feel like it, so you'll probably see some more of these, as well as ones which have my lovely face all over the screen all the time. Thought it'd be a bit more interesting to do something completely visually different, so I have loaded this song, Pocket Revolution by Deus, into Audiosurf. Audiosurf is a game that takes music tracks and turns them into puzzle/rhythm game tracks. So this isn't a Guitar Hero thing, kind of trying to play along to the music. This is well, as you can see, I've got this little speeder thingy that's going along the track and basically trying to pick up blocks of the same colour. This game mode is the ninja one, where you just have to avoid the grey blocks and pick up the coloured ones. There are a whole bunch of different ones, so I'll probably try out different ones for different videos, but this is my personal favourite. And also I'm recording this live, so it's just a lot easier for me to pick one that's not too complicated or too fast-paced for doing it the first time round. So the track, Pocket Revolution, Deus are my second favourite band after Soundgarden. They're another Belgian band. I told you there'd be quite a few of those coming up, and they're the reason why I checked out so many Belgian bands, because although they've never become mainstream success in UK or America due to continental Europe not really existing in terms of pop culture in our country, which is a shame, they are just absolutely phenomenal, and they are one of the biggest bands in Belgium. They are well known in France and Spain as well, so they have influenced a lot of the rest of the Belgian music scene, and I think their creativity has really pushed other similar bands, other Belgian bands, to do things that are fresh and interesting and different and cool and exciting and other words. Talking of the word cool, I picked this track because this is what comes into my head when you say the word cool. This is for me the epitome of cool. It's got an awesome rocking bridge and stuff, and this chorus is pretty cool, but I mean that opening riff, just unbelievably amazing. And I mean, there's not a lot I want to talk about really musically here, which is why I've picked this one to be just sort of a shorter video that I do live over Audiosurf, because a lot of the specific things I have to say about why the music is so cool did also apply to my cruel joke from the first video I did, where, you know, it's like this riff reminds me so much of puts me in mind of a film noir soundtrack or something like that, and then you've got the kick-ass bridge later. I mean, that's pretty much what I said about my cruel joke. But I love it, and I do want to occasionally just do a video which is less about me talking about the music or using the music as a jumping off point to talk about my own life or philosophy. Completely missed that, dumbass. And more just to go, you guys, look at this is so cool! Just put it in your ear holes and listen, and this is one of my favourite Deus tracks of all. It's just effortlessly cool. I love it so much. This is from the album Pocket Revolution, which was the first one after they came back from a 4-year hiatus. It's been 6 years since the last album came. This came out in 2005, and it's sort of more of a smoother, more straightforward rock sound than previous albums, but it's still got that inventiveness and creativity that they had right from the word go when they were crazy, punky, jazz, art rock bands that everyone finds incredibly weird and asks me to stop playing. And I mean, that's one of the things which just I love so much about Deus, is they keep on reinventing their style. My brother compared them to Bowie in that regard, just the way that even if for a while you decide you're not really keen with where their style's going, you still want to pick up the next album because you never know what's coming, and you just know it's going to be really cool and really exciting, and every song on the album is going to have been written with love and care and attention, and you're really going to want to check them out. So I really recommend checking out a lot of their stuff. Do go on their website, check out all the singles, see how their style evolved over the years. In terms of recommendations of stuff to buy, the album Vantage Point that came after this in 2009 is just mind-blowing. Just love it from start to finish. I think it's probably the best one to pick up first, regardless of whether you end up deciding you like the crazy arty stuff or the smoother, more mainstream, more accessible stuff. Like that has just got such strong songwriting, and I think everybody will love that. Love something on that album. So do check that out. The other thing I love about this song is it's creating quite a nice, interesting track. You'll notice now it's more intense. It goes downhill and the speed picks up on Audiosurf. So, but they are the kings of sort of the slow build, and actually a lot of their songs just have constant downward building, more and more and more and more up to the finale. Whereas this one's, you've got the little sort of jumps and the bumps and the hills at this point in time with the rhythm, which create a bit more of a varied and interesting track to play. Coming to an end here, I think that's all the main things I wanted to say about this, really. I absolutely love this band, and I will keep until the end of my days telling people to go out and listen to them, because it's not fair that music this good doesn't get listened to just because the band happened to come from Belgium. Really enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, guys, and I will catch you next time.